Hello and welcome to Marvel Character Talk. Today we're going to look at a really cool cover for the Incredible Hulk featuring the Sandman. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is number 113 from March, cover date 1969. So this was a sale Christmas time 1968. This is getting towards the end of the 12-cent price point. Would go up to 15 cents later in this year. Where fall the shifting sands? I would just like that the green against the orange, and then all the gold in the sand, and then the green of the Hulk, the green of the Sandman. This is when he was wearing the special costume that the Wizard had developed for him later on, after they were in the Frightful Four together for a while. Very cool. Look at that. I believe this is Herb Trimp art on the cover. This one has quite a bit of a sheen to it. It's got a little bit of problems to it, but overall fairly nice. You can tell an old comic when it's in good shape when you give it the metal wiggle test where it makes that noise. Nice and tight. And when we get to the last page, it's got a very cool double ad for some cool comics by a comic character that's going to be coming in the MCU this year. Let's look at the credits here. Smiling Stan Lee, still writing the Hulk, along with Happy Herbie Trimp, inker Dan Akins, and then the letterer. 1968, March 69. Look through this. Banner's always having problems. I believe this is the first time he fights the Sandman, and he'd fight him several more times in the coming years. Always liked the Sandman. There they do reference one of his last appearances of Sandman in continuity was in Fantastic Four 62. That has another great cover where he's on like a black cover, and he's got all four members of the FF coiled into his sand. And he was teamed up with Blastar. So Herb Trimp was sort of in style somewhat similar to the smooth lines of Jack Kirby. But still advertising some of the shirts and the sweatshirts, and new was the plastic pillow. Could still join the hymns. It was on its way out after 4 or 5 years. There he is. Look at him warming back up. Oh, I hope eventually we get Sandman as part of the Sinister Six and the Sandman as part of the Frightful Four. We could always hope. I think he's got a very cool power. Sandman, of course, first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man number 4. I had that at one time. Wish I still had it. All those early Spideys. And there's General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, always pestering the Hulk. Let him go. Of course, Sandman's appeared in many of the animated Marvel shows over the years. A very cool character to animate. Herb Trimp was to go from 68 all the way into like 74, 75, I believe. He was still doing it when Wolverine was introduced. Look at him. Poof! Knocking them all over. Whoosh! The whole thing. Hulk dude. Stan's soapbox. Look at how big the checklist had grown. They're up to Fantastic Four, what is that? '84 with Doc Doom, Kingpin, and Spider-Man. Silver Surfer number 4. Green screen grab bag. Next, an ally for Sandman. And then look at this ad that they've got here. Look at this. For Black Knight lovers. 2 of them. Very key early issues, appearances. Look at this. This is when the short period of time when Doctor Strange had a superhero costume that covered his face. Very cool. And there's the Black Knight there. That's issue 178. I believe I have that, and I got some of the Doc Strange from that. And then this was always a favorite of mine, the Avengers. They kept changing the rosters, and on this one, we've got Hawkeye, Vision, Black Panther, Black Knight, before he was an official member, and then guest starring that version of Doctor Strange in that outfit. And that's Ymir from Thor, King of the Ice Giants. And there's Surtur, see him, his face back there? The Fire Demon. So that's a very cool issue. I have that. I can dig that out sometime and do a look through that issue. Alrighty, so that was a look through one of my favorite covers for the Hulk in the late 60s when he got his own mag again. They continued on after Tales to Astonish ended at 101. The first ongoing Hulk was 102, so this is just about a year into his run. Alrighty, until next time, thanks for liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. More Marvel character talk to come. Thank you.